Very few people get to do what they love and make an impact. For me, becoming an entrepreneur was a way to solve real problems for real people in my community. My entrepreneurship journey has been a very lonely one. And so when I learned about how Access Mode was built to support Black entrepreneurs like myself, I just knew it was the right community for me to be a part of. Don't wanna waste my days, I want to spend them on enjoyment. It's been too long. Hello everyone, my name is Samuel Adewole, co-founder and CEO of OnePurse. Most currencies from emerging markets are not accepted globally, so entrepreneurs like Adewole, who imports prescription drugs into Nigeria, cannot pay the suppliers in the local African currency. She needs to find a way to convert a Nigerian naira into US dollars, which her suppliers accept. However, most emerging markets are import-based, which puts the US dollars in higher demand and makes it harder for entrepreneurs like Adewole to access the essential currencies that she needs to grow her business. And so the alternative for many entrepreneurs like Adewole is the black market. Today, Adewole has to go to the black market and find a dealer to convert a Nigerian naira into US dollars. Not only does she pay a premium to purchase US dollars on this market, she also risks her business every time she needs to exchange capital, given how unregulated this market is. And that is why at OnePurse, we are changing the status quo. We have built a global payment platform to help African business owners like Adewole exchange the local currencies for internationally accepted currencies. We solve the supply side by creating a low-cost remittance solution in a way our community already understands, sending money back home to their families and friends. And I personally understand this, as 3 years ago, I moved to the US and experienced firsthand how expensive it is to send money to Africa, and I started OnePurse to solve just this problem. We then solved the demand side by taking US dollar cents by Africans abroad to sell to business owners like Adewole in exchange for the local currencies that's paid out to their families in Africa. And we earn on average a 3% arbitrage on every dollar transacted on our platform. Adewole is not alone. According to the World Bank, there are 8 million other business owners like Adewole with a total demand of $250 billion yearly. With our current proof of concept, using third-party platforms, we have manually processed over $3.5 million in transactions, and we've achieved this 100% using word of mouth. In this industry, there is a lot of competition. However, most are only trying to solve one side of the problem. We solve both, and here is how. At OnePurse, we have built a marketplace to help African businesses directly access foreign currency liquidity from the African diaspora. This way, OnePurse is in the center to solve both sides of the problem. I have a team that's dedicated and working hard with me to deliver OnePurse to the hands of millions of Africans globally. And my co-founder, Alex, has co-founded two fintech startup that exited to publicly traded companies. So if you would like to join me on my journey to building the next Black-owned unicorn, get in touch with me today. Thank you.
Transferring money globally. That sounds like there are a lot of compliance things that you need to consider. Can you talk to us about how you're solving for those compliance issues?
Yes, so that's correct. One of the biggest challenges that we've faced to scale has been compliance. And so today I'm happy to announce to everyone that we've signed a bank partnership with a banking partner that we're going to be leveraging their infrastructure to scale OnePurse, not only in the US, but also in Nigeria. And this would ensure that OnePurse is operating compliantly.
Excellent, excellent. So you put up a slide that had a lot of competition. And, you know, we hear about African fintech companies all the time. You said you're solving for demand and supply. Talk to us a little bit more about how you're different.
Yeah, so that's correct as well. In this space, there's lots of competition. However, most of our competitors are only focused on solving one side of the problem, which is for the Africans living in the US trying to send money back home. At OnePurse, we've taken a unique problem that's existed for decades, which is scarcity of foreign currencies in many of these emerging markets. And we're turning that problem to an opportunity to help people abroad. So when they're sending money, they're not only sending money to their friends and families, but they're also creating a liquidity pool that helps to boost and foster the economy of the continent as well.
And so those users may not understand that, or those folks that are wanting to transfer money may not understand the larger goal that they're helping with. But how do you get the word out? How will you make sure that people know about what OnePurse is doing?
Yes. So from our 2 years of experience, one thing we've seen is that most Africans send money as a community, so it's mostly community driven. And so our main goal or strategy is targeting this communal nature of Africans to scale OnePurse. And so today we already have a network of over 100 affiliates across the 10 cities we're targeting to launch in the US. These affiliates will be our ambassadors, and they would help drive adoption of the OnePurse platform to our customers in their communities, and that's how we would be able to scale OnePurse.
All right, so let's talk about scale then. I know that you want to raise funds to go faster and do more than the competition. Talk to us a little bit about your plans.
Yes, so right now, we currently process about $200,000 monthly, but we have the demand to process over $1 million today, but we don't have the capital to do so. We've bootstrapped all the way to this point. And so our goal is to raise $250,000 in funding to help us pay for the bank infrastructure we need to enable OnePurse to scale beyond just Colorado and across the other states we're targeting to launch in April of this year.
We can't wait to see where you go. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.